All right, folks, and welcome to another edition of Training Tuesday. I'm Hangman. I'm going to be bringing you the beginning of today's bracket. As we go right on into it, I believe this is going to be a winners round 2 match. I believe so because I think I put it there.
Yes.
We got Face and Lanky for life. So, back at it again is Lanky, and back at it again is the arduous task of making Little Mac look godlike. Is he going to do it? He'll probably do something smart. Especially with a target like Ridley, who takes up a lot of space, much to the chagrin of Face. But offstage play is going to be nightmarish for Lanky, and I feel like it doesn't take much to tell you that, given that it's Little Mac. We'll see how things work on Pokemon Stadium 2. And right out the gate, we got Lanky trying to swing, which he's got to be doing if he's going to be playing Little Mac. Unfortunately, there's a lot of active space that Ridley's able to contest on this space with, I'd say, not a lot of effort.
Yeah.
All right.
That was very close to a death.
Yeah, no, that's kind of how that goes when it comes to KO Punch. As an actually not insignificant amount of aerial drift afterwards, which does allow you to put yourself into situations where you can retreat to the ledge, potentially play off stage, although off stage is a very risky gambit for Little Mac. Given the character's ground speed, you do want to keep yourself in control of center stage like Lanky's doing right now. Although, maybe a little closer to the plat so that you can do something with that ledge pressure. Ridley doesn't struggle to get off the ledge necessarily, but as Little Mac, you do have a lot of swift armored options. So you can take advantage of the Space Pirate. Although Face doing a fine job of running this stage right now. On board to try to get the second KO. But we're going to see Lanky manage to tie it up 2-2, and he has KO Punch on board. See if he can actually connect it. Going to need a little bit of damage first, but getting sent into Tumble and nearly sent into the Blast Zone by Forward Smash is going to say goodbye to that KO Punch. Patient Bout from Lanky, I think, is a really smart move because it gives you that opportunity to bait in any type of interaction as you see fit. This is how you need to be playing Little Mac. Just really good calls and neutral around have managed to tie up the game. Oh, that's just a really unfortunate whiff from Lanky. Going to get punished out by the Space Pirate Rush.
Yeah, it might have been better just to not mash at that point. Just let it... Because I was imagining you can mash out of the side B from Ridley, correct? Or...
So you can, but it actually gets more and more difficult based off of the percentage difference in favor of Ridley. So if Ridley has more than 30% on you compared to his percent, it's extremely difficult to mash out of it to a notable degree. And therein lies Little Mac off stage. A good game for Face. 9 times out of 10, you're going to want to see Lanky just sort of sit in position, wait for his opponent to get to him.
Yeah.
Like, he can't really assert ledge control too effectively, but he can assert stage control well enough. He just needs to keep on trapping landings. He's got the speed for it, and we are watching him make a me in real time. So, better character time, maybe. Me Brawler doesn't take a lot to convince you that there's a character better than Little Mac when it comes to close-range combat. But Brawler, I think, definitely a slept-on character given the amount of kill potential and combo potential and potential ledge shenanigans. There's a lot of things that Brawler can accomplish. Again, against a larger target like Ridley, it's going to be with relative ease. But being as this is Training Tuesday, it's a good time for the Brawler to come out of the pocket and hoping for a good performance because I'm a pretty big fan of Brawler myself. Big fan of both of these characters we don't get a chance to see too often, but Face has been the lone space champion of Ridley for quite some time. Anytime that we see Visceral in brackets nowadays, it's the signature We Fit coupled in with his Greninja. So, not often that we're able to see... different choice of Punch-Out music. All right. No, they're not with it? There's like 4 choices that they have.
I know. You don't have much, but you might as well check them.
Let's see what you're working with. All right, character selection is afoot. Let's see how well the Brawler choice goes in for Game 2 as we move ourselves along to Battlefields. Normally, I think a good stage for Brawler and one that he could play out very well aggressively, but it's going to be a lot of effort to try to deny space from Ridley just because of how aerially oriented he is and how well his tools can shark the plats. Like, playing the stage out defensively is going to be a great boon for FaZe because he's going to have a ton of opportunity to respond with up smash on plats, as you already see him fishing for the sake of damage, nair and up air, and even falling back air are going to be doing wonders for cementing stage control in favor of FaZe. Like, nair proving its value already, but need to do something on the damage front is FaZe. Playing it out defensively, I think, is a good play against LANKY as a whole, but against Brawler, I'm not so certain because you have that to worry about. A good neutral B from LANKY, but not enough to hit just yet. Plenty of percentage down, though. Good call out with the uppie as well. It's still, again, not going to kill, but like, it's clear that these are the tools that LANKY needs in order to do something. He's looking a lot more proactive in this game, too, compared to game one. I think that's just a big difference in the characters that are being played. And FaZe kind of struggling to deal with the tools that Brawler has. I don't necessarily blame him because I feel like a lot of people sleep on the Miis, don't regard them as full characters, and because of that, you don't see a lot of them played in the scene. Both as a whole and locally. Everyone sort of, I guess, likes Brawler, but no one really actively championing the character on a local level. So, matchup inexperience can go a long way for a character like Brawler.
Yeah, that's what it seems like is happening a little bit right now.
FaZe trying to play things out very patiently. Has not been working out too well for him. It's also kind of hard to control space with Atomic Fireball. You're going to want to just sort of go in for a lot of grabs, try to anti-air with Nair. Like, call out a lot of the buttons because Brawler puts out buttons. That's why this game 2 has been working so well for LANKY, as we see the 3-1 stock count.
Yeah, this is a very big change of pace from the first game.
Suplex, another really good answer. It's got a little bit of armor on it, and the damage that it builds up helps to further cement this lead for LANKY. Another good aerial call out. One more of those that high up. FaZe is in for a rough time. That ought to do it, giving us a 2-1 stock count. Now FaZe going to do something about this further stock to deal with, as LANKY's already on the hunt for the kill. Like, he has to try to answer. There you go. That's one. If he was able to turn himself around, that would have been a great reaction there. Burning out the resources off stage is the best way to deal with me Brawler because he only gets one of those faint flips in interaction. He's got to hit the ground before he gets another one.
Okay.
So, character not necessarily limited of resources. Good reaction from FaZe. Going to end out the early stock and give us the tight stock count. But figuring out the resources to burn out, I think, is the key thing, given that the character has surprisingly good air momentum.
Okay. It's actually a very dangerous game LANKY is put in a position in right now.
Yeah, LANKY is trying to play this out to end out the stock. The neutral B will secure it, so we go to game 3. I am foreseeing a change in character from FaZe because it didn't seem like he was comfortable with Ridley's tools for answering the matchup. And he does have a good wealth of characters to respond to Brawler. I wouldn't be surprised to see his Samus. I feel like he would actually be in a really good spot if he picked into his Zelda. Honestly, as long as he doesn't stay Ridley, I think we'll be fine. And even then, Ridley didn't look that bad. It seems like we're moving over to small battlefields. So, good stage pick if we are staying Ridley. In general, I think a better spot to be in. Because we saw how effective the Brawler was looking on the highest platform. Ridley staying. All right. Given the stage swap, I actually am a fan of this. I think this is Ridley's best stage. He controls the plats, ledge, and center stage all very cohesively, as long as he has that base control. And I feel like the Fireballs are actually good at being able to demand stage control. At least in comparison to the typical tri-plat layout you see in Battlefield.
Okay. It also seems like FaZe is getting more comfortable in aggression right now because he's really setting the pace right now.
Yeah, that was a big deal in Game 2, as we saw how defensively he was trying to play out as if he was fighting against Little Mac. But this is very much not a Little Mac. And I think answering aggression with aggression is the way you have to try to stuff out these buttons.
Ooh.
Biggest way of stuffing out a button is getting the kill. Very good forward smash reaction from Face. Let's see what he can do while he's got a lead, or if Lanky's able to mitigate that lead. Already on the hunt, but needs more damage before he can confirm the throw into the uppercut.
Wonky interactions here and there.
Now, the choice for thrust uppercut I know is a common one for me brawler players, and it's one of those tools where once you get killed by it once, you have to just watch out. Like, you're going to see it pop up in neutral here and there like that, and you know if you're high up in the air, they're going to be fishing around for it, typically because neutral is much harder to catch with. Also, a lot of down tilt to pop Lanky into the air, forcing juggle situations has been a great adaptation from Face. Down tilt, one of the better boxing tools that Ridley has at his disposal, and in general, it seems like Lanky's very uncomfortable with trying to find landings on small battlefield. Face tried to do it to him there. I would have liked it. Unfortunately, it's going to lose the stock because of it, and gives us the 2-1 count, still to Face favor. Lanky not completely out of it just yet. Just as we saw Ridley able to tie up a stock deficit from back deep, Brawler very much has the capability to do that, although Face has been playing with a fire under him into this Game 3, so I would not be surprised to see if he manages to bring it on home. Just barely whiffing that up smash to try to catch the kick, a feint kick, but not finding the mark just yet. Still got the damage on and a decent amount of rage as well. With control of ledge, this situation could do it. Up tilt, not the move to do it, though. And that was not the reaction that Lanky needed. Getting stuck on that platform proved to be a disaster, and it's a 2-1 victory for Face.